Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Atypical Security Guard for OPSEC Media Group. I get a lot of questions from private security guards asking, what's the best type of knife, pocket knife or duty knife to have while working the job? And I got to be honest with you, there's a couple of different options that are out there that a lot of people are really into. For instance, take this Kanku knife. This is your basic flipper style pocket knife. It's made of a nice black finish and it's very inexpensive. This is a great little pocket knife that you can utilize to open things, or if you're, having to eat your snacks or maybe your lunch. It's got a very nice sleek design and it's fairly minimalistic. And then you have something like this. This is called a Cobra Tech Out the Front, OTF knife. Now, this is a little bit more tactical, and a lot of people in law enforcement utilize a knife like this as almost a secondary weapon system. It's almost like a fail-safe if their firearm were to go down, they were in close proximity to someone in a hands-on event. Now, my issue with these, and what I often always tell private security guards who are asking this question, is that neither of these two knives, the Kanku Flipper or the Out the Front by Cobra Tech, are really applicable for private security work. And let me explain. If you're working in an unarmed capacity, you don't want to have anything on you that could be considered a lethal weapon. And a knife is considered a lethal weapon. So if you are wearing this and you have this on your person, especially if you're working in an unarmed position, it's quite possible that given the right circumstances, you might be tempted to utilize something like this. Since you're not supposed to have a lethal weapon, and there's no knife certification here in the state of Oregon, that could cause problems and put you in potentially a bad situation. So what do? You don't want to be in a situation where you don't have something that you can utilize in terms of cutting, utilize in terms of opening things, a great utility tool. But I want to share with you guys a product that I found. Now, this is not a sponsored product. This is not a sponsored review, but I really do believe in this product. And it's called the Leatherman Raptor. You can see on this product that it's just basically a foldable pair of EMT shears. The cutting apparatus itself is extremely sharp. It can cut anything from paper to heavy material, even through seat belts. This is a great tool to have while you're out in the field. You never know what situations might arise where you need to utilize these, especially in a place like Portland, where a lot of the things that we're doing are responding to people who are in some sort of medical crisis. If you're working in an environment where you're responding to people who are suffering from overdoses, people who potentially are in other, dangerous situations, being able to cut through clothing, cut through seat belts, cut through material like this, it gives you a great option with these foldable shears. Also here in Portland and across the country is the idea that private security is starting to look a little bit too tactical. If you're in a situation where you don't want to have something that looks like a tactical knife on your vest or on your person, using something like these foldable shears, it gives a little bit more of a first responder look as opposed to an enforcement officer look. So I'm a very big fan of these. They're extremely lightweight. They're extremely concealable. You can hook them right onto your uniform. You can also place them in your side pocket. This is a great addition to your kit. And while doing so, you're not putting yourself in a situation where you're violating any sort of contractual or legal circumstances. And at the same time, you're not making yourself look overly tactical, which can be a concern. What do you guys think about these Leatherman foldable EMT shears? Are these a go or a no-go? Drop your comment below and let us know what you think. Be great.